I make some ugly shit sometimes. We come in this joint. It's only right. Flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it, flip it. Yo. You know what time it is.
What's up?
Hey, Mac, man, you know what time it is, man. We back in the place to be, man. How you feeling over there? How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Staying motivated, man. Staying out the way. How about you?
Man, the same. I'm trying. Mac, it's been a trying little couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? Just had to do a little quick move around. You know what I'm saying? I got mad stuff to put away. I downsized a little bit, so I got some stuff to get rid of. So that's what I've been dealing with on my end. But other than that, bro, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? Highly favored. Right. So, like I said, I always try to wake up positive, Mac. I don't try to let too much get me down. That's for real, man. Because you already know, man. We done been through so much that, you know what I mean, ain't nothing that I can't get through. I just got to keep proving it, telling myself, like, hey, bro, everything that you facing, whatever, it's on you, but you can make it through. It's your decision, though. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Yep. I want to say this, Mac. Was just before I move on real quick, before we start off, it ain't gonna be long-winded today, but shout out my homie Els. He been out there balling. You know, we ball on Sundays, right? I think it was his first day out there balling, and he was like, "You already know, bro. If you know about Els. You know what I'm saying? One of the best ballers ever." You know what I mean? Lace up a pair and stand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Back in the day. So, legend for sure. So, only nigga I ever seen get in person, get a double off steals. The shit was crazy. So, but anyway, he came out ball with us, you know what I'm saying? And we was down and ended up being on his team. We was down. He was like, all right, nigga, what we gonna do? Is he talking to the team like, what we gonna do? We about to lay down and quit? Or, you know what I'm saying? We about to lay down and quit?
Oh,
or
yeah,
fight?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was down like 8-3 or something like that. He was like, nigga, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna lay down and quit. So, but that shit, I ain't saying I ain't heard other quotes and shit and other things, but that shit just stuck in my mind, Mac. Like, so that's me running through my mind. Like, nigga, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, I just apply that same thing to my life. Like, nigga, what you gonna do, nigga? You gonna lay down or what you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
It was just how simple he said it though. It was real smooth. We come back down court. He's like, all right now, nigga, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I be saying
we ain't come all this way for nothing. You know what I mean? That type vibe, yeah.
Like, nigga, what you doing, nigga? Like, so I be saying that shit. So shout out my homie Els. But nah, Mac, we gonna start it off, man. You got we're gonna start it off with some of these NBA trades that's been going on, man. Welcome to first of all, welcome to another episode of Lessons and Blessings. You know, I already know.
Welcome.
You know what I mean? I'm the host of Love to Smoke, the Great Orange Hope, man. And you already know, man.
Man,
the co-host
James
with the
Mack,
most.
AKA Mac of the Stack. It's another episode, man. We getting right to it though, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, for real.
Yes, sir. Always, man. I appreciate y'all. So, Mac, some of these NBA trades, you've been seeing it.
Crazy.
I've been keeping up with some of it. You know, I'm a nightcap watcher, so, you know, they be on it. You know what I'm saying? So I get I get a lot of information from them, but then, like I said, some stuff will pop up on my phone or, you know what I'm saying, or on my, you know what I mean, on my Google or my YouTube or other people's channels. It'll pop up. But what are some of the trades that stood out to you, Mac, that you think, you know what I'm saying, are going to have a big effect next year? Some of the bigger name trades.
The main, if you asking me the main one, because like, you know, the creme de la creme, whatever, you know, the top, it'll be that LaMelo trade, man, going to the Wolves. Yeah, and I'm just like, him and Ant-Man, that's crazy. Like, because he already, like, he was in Charlotte doing his thing anyway. He was playing like he be balling like he had the Rucker or he had the Y. You know what I'm saying? Like he just
he on Fat Joe's team.
Yeah, like he just. So with that, he got that. Then you got Ant-Man. I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be crazy.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
How much them ticket sales about to go up? Bro?
They about to skyrocket. Yeah, it's about to be serious. You know what I'm saying? And then what is it? Going to Portland is who going? Is it?
Ja going to Portland, and then it's a couple. Man, it's like I said. You got
them the main ones.
You missing one though. That Giannis to the Heat,
nigga.
Giannis,
I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah,
and that's my guy too. Go ahead,
Mac. Giannis to the Heat, boy. I got a Giannis jersey. You know what I'm saying? I got it because it matched my yours is green, but I messed with Giannis and if he can go to the Heat and put on a little show, Mac. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, Giannis gonna ball hard. I think he had some injury problems last season. So, but at the same time, like when he on this game, bro, he 100%. Like he ain't.
I don't see him as no weak nigga either. Just because he got an injury, I think he's still gonna ball out regardless.
Oh, yeah,
he ain't one of them
good.
like, you know what I'm saying?
I think he just missed like 20 games or something close to that. I think he only played like 60 some games this year, if that, something like that. I know, but usually you know what I'm saying.
You know he was trying to get out of that contract too, though.
That's motherfucker be trying to leave. Hey, motherfucker be trying to leave, though, bro.
Yeah, everybody can't be like James Harden. You know what I'm saying? That nigga go where he want to go.
That nigga keep going back to the well. That nigga cup run up over.
Yeah, exactly.
That nigga get to the playoffs and don't play no defense.
Nothing.
But then, not saying he playing defense any other time, but like I said, it's like in playoffs, that nigga don't be trying to play no defense at all.
Nah.
But then we got, like you said, LaMelo. That's gonna be much CTV, bro. I'm gonna definitely tune in for that. Because like I said, you got both of them, and they both can shoot the three at a high clip. Like, so that's gonna be the crazy part. But you know, people are saying what they gonna do on defense. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact too, though.
What they gonna do with the size? You know what I mean? Down low, pause. But like I said, I mean, I think they got Rudy Gobert, right? I'm pretty sure.
Is
Rudy Gobert on that team?
Maybe.
I'm not 100. I want to say he is, but I can't recall for sure. Maybe I'm tripping. We can't forget, hey, Mac, Jaylen Brown to the 76ers.
Yeah, I don't know though.
I know. I'm just saying, but Jaylen Brown.
But Jaylen Brown is he ball out now. I'm not saying he don't, but who around him though. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
But because Paul George,
they got a nice little young team. They still got Embiid, I think.
He injury prone like a
he be off and
motherfucker.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
He'd go crazy. He went crazy a couple games in the playoffs though. But
if he healthy, then he a beast.
He tried to ball out against the Knicks. It just ain't work out. But he was definitely. I saw him put up like 31 or 2 games, something close to that. Like he be doing his thing.
But they traded Paul George though. Paul George. Yeah, he. What team he go to?
I can't remember.
I think he might have went to the. I don't even know.
No, you good.
Yeah, but no, the other. Well, it ain't even a trade, but everybody trying to figure out where Brian going. You know what I'm saying? And then while we was talking, you reminded me they was saying it's 3 teams. It's either he gonna go to the Cavs, he gonna go to Golden State, or he can go to the Heat. Nigga, if he went to the Heat, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah,
I know, but I do think that he got a better rapport with. Like I said, you know that Pat Riley situation happened.
When that nigga ate his cookies.
Yeah, he ain't eating them. He just threw them off the joint. And he was like, nigga, it's
my
personal
real?
Yeah.
Damn.
But it was his personal joints. It wasn't the joints that came on the plane. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the complimentary cookies. It was just, I guess the cookies his chef prepared or whatever.
And that nigga tossed the joint.
How you gonna toss the stars cook, you know what I'm saying? And he said that man, Amon Shumpert was like, no, Amon Shumpert. J.R. Smith. Yeah, it was Amon Shumpert or J.R. Smith. One of them was like, I knew it was over then. Like he said, I knew he was leaving then when that happened. I said, damn. So, because I don't think Trump was there when he played on the Heat. One of them players is like, bro, I knew it was over once he threw away that man cookies. I said, that is crazy, bro. Like you ain't got to touch that man's stuff like that.
Right? Yeah, but, that's you trying to pull a little power play or some shit.
Well, the thing is with Pat Riley, he don't care, bro. He an old school coach. He don't look at LeBron like everybody. He look at the team like, you can be the star, but he looking at the team like, bro. And he won without him. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he won with D Wade and Shaq. So to him, and he don't, you know what I mean? Pat Riley, well, you already know, but I know in his mind, I don't know how he thinking, but I can only assume that he think, hey, bro, ain't nobody bigger than the team. Y'all just lost. Y'all in here gambling.
He old school, yeah.
Yeah, he old school. Y'all playing cards. Niggas think he about to eat cookies and ice cream. Get this shit up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, bro, that's my, you know what I'm saying? That's my nutritional, that's my shit. Like, you know what I mean? That's that's like you buying some food, Mac, and leaving it, you know what I'm saying, on the table, come home, that shit gone. Like, what happened? I threw it away. I ain't even eat it. I just threw it away.
Just threw it away.
Nigga. Yeah, nigga, that shit gonna make any nigga hot. Like, hold on, bro.
Yeah, that's for real.
This my personal.
It's the principle, nigga.
It's like you taking a shot towards me now, nigga. Like, hold on, bro. Like, how you gonna throw my shit away? Cause you know that's my favorite shit. That's the thing. Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? After the game or whatever, on the plane or on the bus, whatever. Hey, bro, bring me my, you know what I'm saying? Bring me my
Yeah.
cookies. They, well, you said they ain't here. What? Like,
Right.
I can see, he said that man sat there and stared at the cars and was like, sit back, said what? Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that joint ain't there. Like, bro, you pissing off the wrong one. So he said everybody knew he was leaving after that. But I think that would be fire. But I think Bron definitely is. He want to win another championship, Mac. But I think also he want to have the most fun playing. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, with the Lakers and Hit being on his back there, it ain't gonna be as fun. But I think that him, Draymond, Steph, and whoever else they can, you know what I'm saying, finesse, I think it'll be hard. But I think him and Giannis will be hard too. But I just think with Steph, they gonna stretch the floor so crazy. You know
And
what I'm saying?
they already played together in the Olympic shit. So
yeah.
and from what I heard, Draymond willing to take a pay cut just to get Bron on the team. So you know what I'm saying? It's already love there. They already, him and Draymond already tight. Him and Curry, you know, they fuck with each other. So it make the most sense.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And you get to stay on the West Coast. You know what
That's
I'm
it too. Yeah.
But I'm hearing people say now he might have an easier run though to make it to the finals in the East though. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got to deal with OKC. You still got to deal with the Spurs, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like it ain't gonna be no cakewalk if whether you team up with the Warriors or not. Like you still got to deal, you know what I'm saying, with Wemby and SGA and you know what I mean, like other teams that's trying to, you know what I mean, come up. Especially like we don't know how Portland gonna look. I ain't saying they're gonna look crazy, but like I said, bro, you add Ja, if Ja come back renewed, you see they was talking about he got NBA YoungBoy to do his new Nike commercial. So he got NBA
for real, I ain't.
I just saw that joint, bro. He got NBA YoungBoy narrating his, you know what I'm saying, new Nike commercial. And that joint pretty, you know what I'm saying, pretty dope. So I'm like, who knows, bro? New city, you on basically on the whole other side of the country. See what you know what I mean?
Might get revived.
And like they said, bro, ain't too much to do in Portland for real. I ain't saying it like, you know what I mean? Like I know I ain't been there, but they saying it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, one of the big cities. It'd be like going to, I ain't saying like it's going to Milwaukee, but basically like, you know what I mean? You can lock in that, you can lock in there. You know what I mean? It's less going on than Memphis, basically. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, but nah, bro, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I probably watched more basketball this last season than I have ever, for real. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the playoffs and stuff like that. And plus, with Bron getting older, I just like to watch. When he on, I try to watch because it's gonna be in a couple years, bro. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to watch that man no more. Yeah. And I want to be able to be like, bro, I watched him. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly. Yep.
But no,
we gonna see.
No, we gonna see, man. We gonna see. Like I said, I'm still OKC until they bring a team back to Seattle. I gotta rock with OKC. So and I thought, like I said, man, we put up a good fight, but the better team won. Like I said, them Spurs is dangerous, bro. They dangerous.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, a couple things go different. Them boys was the champions. They could have been champions. So, but never take nothing from the Knicks. I saw Pat Ewing. You already know I'm a Pat Ewing fan. But I saw Pat Ewing in that parade. I said, yeah, my nigga finally got what he deserved out here. That nigga was waving with both hands back. I said, yeah, nigga. They gave my nigga. They had my nigga on the float getting it in. So, but no, Mac, you want our next topic? You know what I'm saying? If you want to touch on this big Tigger situation going on, I know it's been going crazy online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but, if you want to touch on that real quick, you know what I'm saying? I saw the video yesterday of, you know what I mean? Like I said, it looked like for somebody that age, for a woman that age to be doing that, and I know some females going, I don't care how y'all take it, bro. But you can obviously see, first of all, bro, get that man his phone. You get what I'm saying? That's another thing. Like, he ain't just grabbing you. You got something that he owns. You can obviously see he ain't, you know what I'm saying, doing no wrong to you. And she flopped, bro. Like what's my Vladi Divac. She was flopping like Vladi Divac in that motherfucker, man. So I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you flop on the ground. Oh yeah. I'm like, and I just feel like as a man from Tigger's perspective, bro, you too old to be dealing with that, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You're 50 years old, Tigger, at least. You gotta be upwards of, you know what I mean, late 40s, early 50s, Tigger. You know what I mean? And she ain't no spring chicken either. You can see in her face, she look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, come on, bro. You dealing with an older woman that's doing that. Come on, bro. That's some 20-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's
that's childish as hell.
That's childish as hell. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You been had kids. So, oh man, Mackie, what What you got to say about the
Man, look, it was a play.
situation?
It was a play on her part, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because she came out, she had a little video saying he did this to me, you know what I'm saying, and blah blah blah. Then you see the video, then you got her son recording the video, and he calling him Mr. Tigger. Like, man, shut the fuck up. You know my name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You live here. We live in the same house. You ain't. Come on now. That's what made it.
Mr. Tigger before.
That shit look rehearsed. Like him and his mom. You know, cause his mom, she the manipulator for real. If you ask me. And now look at her though, because like, you know what I'm saying? Like in one sense, you know, you got everybody sympathize. Oh my God, I can't believe he did this. You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. And then it flipped the script, and now you find out she a psychopath. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, if y'all ain't know, you know, she kidnapped her own kid, and the kid been missing for 10 years, and she's under investigation for that. You know, she lost custody of her kid. And then kidnapped the kid, and they haven't been able to find him. Him or her, they don't know if, God forbid, if they're alive or unalive. You know what I'm saying? So now she locked up because of that investigation. So you think about somebody that would do that to their own child. You think she care about Tigger and his whereabouts or what he got going on? No. And then on top of that, Tigger's co-host on the radio show got a defamation of character suit against his girl because she been lying, trying to ruin their show. Like, this is a toxic, poison person. She trying to bring down the world. You know what I'm saying? She don't care if it's her child or not. She got her own child recording, talking about Mr. Tigger. Nah, see, she unstable. Look at her mugshot, and y'all tell me if she's stable. I know the bitch.
Look at her laying on that ground. Look, the way she looked up and looked back down. I said, this motherfucker is ultimate. Bro, motherfuckers is really out here with mental issues, bro, and they don't. And
facts.
And men, we gotta start calling it out, but paying attention to it early. You know what I'm saying? Because I think sometimes we overlook it because they look good, they do whatever. But a lot of these females that look good are mentally ill, bro. They really are. You know what I'm saying? They done dealt with so many different men. They done got done wrong. They doing people wrong, and they might have bad, messed up childhood. You never know. But for her, you know what I'm saying? But you can just tell she look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that look. Yeah. Sometimes females can hide it, but then when you really sit down and talk to them, and you be like, yo, you bad, you but what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's mentally wrong when we all got mental problems, Mac? It's about how you deal with them and address them. These people, a lot of females brush them under the rug. They wake up, put that makeup on, and act like, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing going on in the world. Like, nigga, your mind messed up. But I want to say shout out to Tigger because I saw him yesterday, I think yesterday or this morning. He back on his radio show. Did you know he had lost that for, you know what I mean?
Right.
This incident. But
I
don't know
now
if
they
her
see.
getting locked up. Now they saw it, and then now, you know what I mean? So he was like, bro, I'm happy to be back, So I'm like, look, man, that's dope that he was able to bounce back so quick. Because, you know, sometimes that joint drag out months. You unemployed. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what Tigger, other adventures or whatever stuff he got going on. But at the same time, bro, that's your everyday job. And for you to lose that for a nut, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, crazy.
I'm glad that the people at the radio station was like, nah, man, we've been rocking with you for this many years. We ain't never had no problems with you. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, we don't believe this, whatever she on. Come on.
You can tell in the video, like, how cool and laid back he was. He got the sense. He just like, if she give me my phone, I'll leave. That's all he need. Like, give me my property and I will leave you alone. No. You over here, you stealing, you taking my property, screaming, acting a fool. If you let this go, this whole thing will be over just now. That's how logical it can be. If you let my stuff go, it's over. But you rather hold on to it, perform, look at the camera, have your son record for what? For what? Because you need trying to get evidence and build a case. Now look at your dumb ass.
That man, and you trying to make attention. It's just sad, man. So
yeah.
Message to all the dudes, and I ain't been there. Look, I done had some bad situations, so I'm not gonna say
facts.
But not over the phone. But I done definitely had some bad situations, but it never led to me. You know what I'm saying? Getting locked up or getting no videos came out, no shit like that. So we done all had. If you deal with enough females you're gonna come across some unstable ones. You get what I'm saying? And you might not be wrapped too tight at the time either, but you gotta analyze the situation. But I'm just telling all my fellas, bro, like, watch who you deal with, watch who you allow in your home, watch who you allow around in your space, because a lot of these women got alternative motives, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and they just be pretending for a long time. Like, you know what I'm saying? They pretend to have everything together. And then eventually, once they get comfortable enough, they real self gonna show. And once they real self show, man, you sometimes, bro, them true colors come out. You don't know what you like, man. This was not you.
Now,
6 months
who
ago.
are you?
This was not, who are you? You know what I'm saying? I never seen this side of you ever. You done seen all my sides, Paul. Now I've never seen you. You crack like you know what I'm saying. You a nutcase. You didn't crack. You feel what I'm saying? So, but no, shout out to Big Tigger, man. I wish him the best.
Facts.
I hope she get what she deserve when they get to the bottom of it. First of all, for trying to do that to him, but also, man, kidnapping your own kid is crazy work. So
yeah, find the kid too.
Yeah, come on, bro. Whatever comes up from that, man. Hey, you get what you deserve. I don't know the lady name. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just like I said, seeing her laying on that ground when she flopped on that ground while you taking somebody else's property. But then you gonna act like, you know what I'm saying? That's like taking money out somebody's pocket. Them phones is not cheap, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And he got a lot of business on there.
Yeah, business. You looking for females and stuff
bank
on there, bro.
accounts.
I got business. Yeah, everything, bro. My shit on here, credit cards, information on here, all that. You can transfer money probably to yourself on you. You can cash app yourself. No, bro.
Exactly.
You're not doing none of that with my phone, bro. You already know the password. You feel what I'm saying? So, nah, Mac, we ain't gonna stay too long on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out Big Tigger, man. Hope you make it.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yes, sir. Mac, you want to touch on 2026 BET Awards, man?
Real quick,
Druski,
man.
Real
Drewski
quick.
came flying in that motherfucker again, man. You know what I'm saying? He came in there.
You saw Rick Ross' face. You see
Right.
what they came to Rick Ross' face? That joint happy.
Yeah, that dude, Druski,
Like he ain't never seen
fool.
this before. Bro, super fool. Bro,
And they came in. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, Mac, just cuz before I forget, that joint with the Jacksons, bro. He was Joe Jackson.
Oh, yeah,
Joe
man.
he said, can we have some ice cream after this? Who said? I said, you gonna beat him for the... it's funny, but it's not funny. But he's funny as hell, bro. Let's go play in the park with the other kids. You say you want to play in them? I said, yo, why he keep pulling his belt out?
They gonna beat him for everything.
I heard some people saying, Mac, that they ain't really get a lot of his comedy. Like some of the stuff ain't here. I ain't watched the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I saw the interaction he had with Keke Palmer.
I saw that, yeah.
But I'll go back and watch it just because I like watching award shows. I grew up on BET award shows. You know what I'm saying? TV, all that. So I will go back and I watched some of it on YouTube. But I saw Joe Budden and them saying that some of the jokes that didn't hit, and you know what I mean, the audience didn't really understand. Like, you know what I mean, whatever. But like I said, Druski, for his first time hosting, the stuff I saw, hey, bro, he went out there with confidence. He tried to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? He had his head held high. You know what I mean? Like, he did what he did. He brought the internet to the television. Basically,
that's what it was. Yeah.
Like, he brought his best skits and his brand of comedy to television, to a award show. Now, it ain't going to resonate with everybody, but, you know, the people, he got fans, bro. He ain't
But
up there for
that's
no
the
reason.
thing. They picked him for a reason because they know his people going to come watch. You know what I'm saying? Druski.
Simple as that.
All right, yeah, that's what it is. You know, so yeah, he did. I feel like he did his thing. He came in there flaming the church again, and you know they be mad about that. But yeah,
I think that's the main thing to really be. But hey, bro, it is what it is because we can get on that to it. We won't get on that another episode. It's gonna get deep, Mac. I'm on a time limit today, but we're gonna get locked in. We're gonna lock in again like we usually do. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But shout out to Druski, man. Like I said, it was definitely a ratings draw because, like I said, they've been saying the BET Awards been dropping in ratings. A lot of award shows been dropping in ratings. I'm sure. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can watch them from everywhere. But I'm just saying BET Awards especially because you already know, like half of our stars don't even like to show up. Like, you get what I'm saying? You rarely see crazy. The top people. You know what I'm saying? Artists of that year showing up. You know what I mean? They might show up if they know they winning something. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Kendrick. At least he pulled up. At least he pulled up when he you know what I'm saying, was winning, but nothing.
They said
against Drake.
Janet Jackson pulled up too.
Did she pull up?
That's what she
what's up.
presented an award. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, Drake barely come, or if I don't even know if he ain't been
I
lately,
don't-
and ain't
yeah.
nothing against Drake. I mean, that's your business, but it's like, bro, this, you know what I mean? We was there in 2012, 2013. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sure you performed at the BET Awards or something early on, like, you know what I mean? People be hyped to, you know what I'm saying? But he probably just don't want to be around that type of energy.
Plus, everybody he beef with everybody anyway.
Now,
So
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Ross in there. You know what I'm saying. If Kendrick in there, if J. Cole there, he probably don't want to. You know what I mean. So I can understand that. But like I said, shout out to Druski, man. Keep going.
Yeah,
up. Like
shout
I
out.
said, man. I think you hilarious. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying. And then, but Mac. Like I said, this gonna be one of our quick ones. You know what I'm saying. But we gonna bounce back with another with our normal timing. But I got. You know what I mean? One more thing I want to touch on before we get up out of here. Mac, I'm going to call him super producer because to me he was, bro. If you know what I mean? And it's been a couple weeks now, but I remember just hearing his tag on a lot of stuff, and I ain't really ever heard a whack, you know what I'm saying, beat or a song that somebody made, you know what I'm saying, off his beats, because he did stuff with everybody. But RP producer Tay Keith, passed away at 29 years old. I think he was in his condo. I did hear the 911 call from his girl at the time. She had said that he called her and told her to come over, but when she got there, he wouldn't answer the phone, and she, you know what I mean, she had been trying to get in touch with him, but like they saying. Yes, in Nashville. He found unresponsive in his Nashville apartment during a welfare check requested by his girlfriend. It's just sad, Mac, hearing that pain in her voice. That really touched me. But Grammy nominated producer, but 29 years old, Mac. Like,
that's crazy.
And he on top of the world. Like, really, he is. Like, you know what I mean? Take Key. You already know he got Drake. Your guy ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's really not nobody. If we want to look, I'm about to,
Yeah, I'm looking at some of his songs right
credits.
now.
Look at the credits, man. Future,
Travis Scott,
come on, bro.
J. Cole, Drake.
Yeah, sicko mode. He did the first person shooter, so that started the whole Kendrick, and you know what I mean. That started that joint.
He did Sexy Red, Pound Town.
Yeah, Look Alive. That's that Block Boy JB and Drake. Look Alive. That was my joint.
Rich Flex, Drake, 21 Savage. Yeah, so he got
Key Glock, Russian Cream. But I mean, he's got. Endless. I mean, it go back years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He did stuff with Yo Gotti too. So take Keith that too. This too much. He did stuff with Duke Deuce. I mean, he's just a part of the. He's a part of the culture, really entrenched,
right?
Bro. Like, and really made hits. And then, like I said, Mac, like I said off camera, he's one of those producers that played the background for real. Like, you don't see him, you know what I'm saying, out in the open. You don't see, he's not like a Metro Boomin or, you know what I'm saying, or somebody who on stage. Not saying nothing wrong. I mess with Metro Boomin, but I'm saying he got all these hits, but you don't hear nothing scandalous about him. You don't see him out drunk. You don't see him on the internet talking crazy. Every time I seen him, he was in a fly fit. You know what I'm saying? He would post some. I followed him. He would post some pictures, fly outfit, just stay. I'm like, oh, he a cool ass nigga who just make beats, play the background. You know what I'm saying? Probably in the studio, chilling, sipping. You feel what I'm saying? Like one of the quiet. You know what I mean? I don't know him personally, of course. You know what I'm saying, Mac? But from the outside looking in, it's like, oh, this nigga, you making mega hits, bro, and you ain't out here braggadocious. You just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I didn't know he was in his 20s, but 29 is crazy. So
yeah, that's the crazy part right there.
It is, man. And for you to call your girl over, and then, you know what I'm saying, she got to be the one to, you know what I mean, deal with that.
Yeah.
Or call the police to come. It's just that whole
it's stressful. Yeah, it's sad.
You know what I'm saying? It's sad, bro. And like I said, I wish her some clarity too, because I know her mind messed up. Like, I was supposed to chill. You know what I mean? This is my, you know what I mean? So, but life is precious, man. Especially, and like I said, you can be on top of the world chilling, and then you can be up out of here. You get what I'm saying? You can go to the grocery. You can be on the way to the store, get some milk and bread, and you know what I'm saying, car accident, you out of here. So we gotta, we gotta be thankful, bro. Even the hard times, even the times we going through where it's hard and stuff seem messed up, just keep your head up, bro, and appreciate the time you got, because you don't know where you're going after here.
Enjoy
you don't know
it.
what's after here. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people think they know. You know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, enjoy this, because you don't know what's next. You get what I'm saying?
A fact.
It could be harder. It could be easier. You don't know. You get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? What 50 say? Death gotta be easy because life is hard. You don't know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's one of the bars that always stuck with me. You get what I'm saying? So, but R.P. Take Keith, man. You gone too soon.
Yes, sir.
Super legend.
Rest in peace.
Make sure y'all run up his spend the records that he jumped for. He can, you know what I mean, his family can reap those benefits, man. And man, blessings. You know what I'm saying? For real, because it's just sad. And he was such a big contributor to a lot of songs that I still rock with. Like I said, bro, that Look Alive come on with Black Boy JB and Drake. I'm gonna turn that shit up anytime. You know what I'm saying? That joint cranked for the, you know what I'm saying? That joint cranked for the summer. Like, that beat was hard, and it's a lot of songs. Like I said, Sicko Mode is hard. I'm not the biggest Travis Scott fan, but Sicko Mode is crazy. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That beat, like, so it's just like First Person Shooter was crazy for real. So
yeah.
just, you know, shout out Take Keith, man. And like I said, bro, keep your mind up, man. Keep your head up and your mind alert, and focus on your health too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
If it was high blood pressure and things of that nature, man, make sure y'all stay on top of that, because a lot of us think because we young and it ain't going, you know what I mean, we got time, it ain't gonna get to us, but you never know. Split second, your body could have a reaction. And like I said, bro, that's why I'm on my, you know what I mean, that's why I didn't lost on 100 pounds, pretty much 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It took me years to do, but you know what I mean, I made sure I, you know what I mean, switch this and switch that. So he really wasn't no big out of shape dude. So, but like I said, blood pressure and
Just
things
silent
like that,
killer, man. That's what they call it.
It ain't about the weight, bro. It's about how your body, you know what I'm saying? Like, weight, being heavy don't help, but it's about how your body react to things. But Mac, man, I know it's been a quick one, y'all, but you know, we're gonna be back. I'm on time restraints, not Mac. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back again. But man, it's been another episode of Lessons and Blessings, man. And y'all, you know, stay tuned, man. We coming with more heat. We coming with more great conversation, great opinions, and you know how we rocking, man. It's your host who love to smoke, the Great Orange Hope, man. Mac, you got anything to say to the people?
Man, hey, protect your health. And with that being said, man, RIP once again. But this is like you said, a quick one, but we'll be back sooner than later, man. And just thank y'all for tuning in, man. That's all, you know.
Always.
Nothing but respect.
Peace.
Peace out.